today we're going to go over pretty much just what a surveillance event is, why we conduct them, how we select operators to undergo surveillance, what to expect during that surveillance event, and then the findings and results of those surveillances and what happens after an event's occurred. Okay, so what is a surveillance event? There's essentially 4 types of surveillance events. We do planned surveillance, which is basically through our national surveillance selection process. We have a group that meets once or twice a year, and they will basically go through and plan out and map out who's going to be receiving surveillance across the course of the next 12 months. So these sort of planned events are done well in advance. They're targeted, and we sort of look from a risk perspective, which I'll go into a little bit later. Other surveillance we can do just response events. So that's where there may be an incident or an accident that we want to look into, or get a further understanding of why it's occurred, and prevent it from happening anywhere else in the industry, essentially. Likewise, and similar to that, is campaign surveillance. So this is more where we're about looking at a certain sector that's emerging in risk, and we want to have a harder look at it. So this could be something like a drone light show. When they first came out, we probably put a little bit extra scrutiny on those because we wanted to get a better understanding of them and some of the risks associated. So we can do certain campaign targeted surveillance in those areas. And then regulatory services. So these are assessments or reviews relating to an approval you might have, an exemption, a variation, or an instrument. So we might target that and say, okay, we want to have a look at that and just see that you're doing things the way we agreed you'd be doing it, and in compliance with that instrument or authorization.